Hey, good morning, good morning. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Before I get started this morning, I would like to give all my new followers, my old followers, the ones that hate me, the ones that like me, the ones that love me, the ones that don't give two flying fucks about me. I just want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I know I had somebody ask me how did I get started on YouTube. I mean, Kanika Jenkins, if anybody is familiar with the story, the girl that was found in the freezer in Chicago about a year ago in a Rosemont hotel. That was the reason I started this YouTube situation. It was not for the money. It was not for the revenue. It was because I was so intrigued with the story. The story really captivated me. I don't know if it was because it wasn't covered the way I felt it should have been covered. The story was just so all over the place. I guess that's why news media shied away from the story and didn't cover it as much as they wanted to because there was so many ins and outs to the story. It was ridiculous. So I picked up on the story and started sharing other people's posts and doing my part, I guess, just to let the ones that didn't know about the story be more aware of what was going on. I mean, it wasn't like I was doing it for the money. I did not gain one dime off sharing her stories, and the numbers did pretty good on her on the videos that I posted. But it was not the reason I posted videos. Poppy was a question asked to me, and just for the simple fact I had been following the dude, it made it easy for me to answer questions when I had already been following Poppy. I had been following the Zulu Nation. I'm from New York, so I was familiar. I am not Zulu, but I was familiar with the stories because I knew how much of an impact Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation had on New York in the 90s. Well, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I wasn't around in the 70s to understand it, but by the time I stepped off the porch, the Zulu Nation was strong and they was effective in New York, so I understand it. That's what intrigued me with this situation with Poppy. Once again, I have no problems with Poppy. I mean, I have no gripe with Poppy. I don't have to agree with everything Poppy do in order for me to back what he stand for. Like on my last video, I do not have to stand with you to stand for what you stand for. I don't agree with a lot of the things Poppy say and do on YouTube. No, I don't. I don't agree with how you take your platform and now use it for aggressiveness, because that's all I get out of you recently, like, is aggression. I don't know who you're mad at. I understand you mad at the situation. You should have been mad at the situation 15, 20 years ago. But I understand you mad at the situation and the way people ask you these questions. But these are questions that I be wanting to know. I mean, I'm not going to get on your platform and ask you questions that I want to know because I know how you respond to questions like that. I mean, you give answers, but your answers never add up. I mean, you. So for me to get on your platform and ask questions, I just shy away from that. Like, I just pay attention to the things you say and do. And I have no gripe with this young man at all. Not even a young man. Poppy damn near my fucking age. So I don't have no problem with this brother. I just don't agree with everything this brother do. I mean, you came out with a positive cause. It was hard for you to do. I don't know a lot of people that would have done what you did under circumstances. I mean, I guess that's why you drown yourself out with this tough guy images, because don't no grown man want to come out and say they was molested as a child, not knowing how people is going to take it. So I'm assuming that's where your aggression comes from. Your aggression comes from the fact that, which is ridiculous. I mean, for a grown man to sit and say he was tired as a child, that's a hard pill to swallow, and that's how you described it to us. Bambaataa thied you. If that's what you, okay. But under the same, on a whole nother note, I understand how hard it is for you to be on YouTube every day and deal with the comments that's posted below. But damn it, Poppy, you got to understand, for a nigga to wait 15, 20 years before you make this much smoke like it happened yesterday, you kind of gotta give people benefit. You gotta understand them. Damn, Pop. Like, nigga, I want to know why it took you so long to come out if you feel this adamant about it now. You should have felt more animate about it then, more so than now. But like I said, I have no gripe over what you do. As far as that, I mean, I feel you did a good thing, and the community needed that. I mean, more people will come out after hearing your story, and that's always a positive thing, Pop. Not taking nothing from that. I glorify that. That's what we need. We need positive people doing positive things in the community. But along with you doing positive things, you don't have to sit on YouTube every day and promote how many people you killed and how much time you did for murder. And Pop, I don't know who you killed, but I don't know who you killed, and you only did 3 years. But at the end of the day, I stand by what you do. I don't have to stand with you. And that was my topic for the day, man. I told you I had Piff for you. It's Got Piff TV. I got it. Subscribe to me. Love you.